So, you got a Green Beret, a Navy SEAL, and a sister from Brooklyn. The general hands each of them a gun and says, your spouse is seated next door in a room in a chair. In order to pass this test, you must go inside and kill him. Immediately, the Green Beret says, no, sir, I could never kill my wife. I just can't do it. General looks at him and says, you know what? You ain't got what it takes. Take your wife and go on home. Navy SEAL then heads in. 5 minutes later, comes out, tears strolling down his face. I tried. I just can't do it. She looks so beautiful in the chair. I can't do it. General looks at him and says, you know what? You ain't got what it takes. Finally, sister from Brooklyn strolls in with a swagger. Blah, blah, blah. Shots rang out. There's banging and screaming. It's going crazy. And suddenly, everything goes silent. General says, well, what the hell happened inside? Sister from Brooklyn screams back. The damn gun had blanks in it, so I had to beat him to death with my bed. The hell? A little bit of warning would have been nice.
Sound of a saw cutting a hole in the wall wasn't warning enough?
Biting.
What, are you kidding me? Tabagoo, there's got to be over 6 bills. You ain't gonna lift him with a couple of blankets.
You got a better idea, Einstein?
Yeah, just roll him off. What, he's already dead. Ain't like he's gonna feel it. How the hell's a guy get that big?
If you roll him off from this high, he's likely to go right through the floor and take us with him.
Are you ready? All right, 1, 2, lift. Come on, man.
Me, you'd have killed Boston King.
Wasn't me.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't me either.
Don't look at me.
Please tell me dead guys can fart.
Of course, dead bodies are full of all sorts of gases.
But a dead body can't tighten the sphincter. You need a tight sphincter to make a fart.
I need a loose sphincter, a tight
Will
sphincter.
you check his femoral?
No. He peed all over himself. Look, I've heard dead bodies moan, groan, hiss. Hell, I've even seen him sit straight up on a gurney. Trust me, his skin's cold, pupils are fixed and dilated. He's not breathing.
He's got a pulse.
No way.
Give me an ambu bag and EKG. It's ready, but it's there. Let's get him in a basket. Ready? 1, 2, lift.
Enjoying your Salisbury steak?
Putting chopped parsley in a hamburger does not a Salisbury steak make. You must be Dr. House.
And you must be full of baloney. A lot of it.
Right, fat joke. Always fun. Only people you can still make fun of.
And Christians. Oh, and black people. No one in their right mind comes out of a coma and immediately asked to go home with an unknown condition, which means that either you're not in your right mind or it's not an unknown condition. So what is it? You tried to off yourself?
You figure I'm fat, therefore I hate myself.
Yeah, that's a huge leap of logic.
I don't want to die. I just don't want to be here.
Then it's a condition you've already had diagnosed, or it's something you know you've inherited. Let's see, your stomach has deep-seated feelings of abandonment written all over it, which points towards sexual abuse, of fear of hospitals, and points to a more specific traumatic event. So I'm going to say your mom in the hospital with a candlestick. And by candlestick, of course, I mean inherited OTC deficiency.
My parents are both alive and well and living in Boca Raton.
Thyrotoxic periodic paralysis.
I have no idea what that is.
Leukoencephalopathy.
Will you stop? If I knew what was wrong, I would tell you. I'm not an imbecile, and I'm not miserable. I'm just overweight.
What? When? To be continued.
Is there someone who can check on you?
Oh, don't worry. There's going to be a whole crew of carpenters in my bedroom for the next week at least.
You know, there's an Overeaters Anonymous meeting here at the hospital.
If I wanted to jump out of airplanes or climb Mount Everest, would you be telling me to go to Daredevil Anonymous?
I would be worried about you just like I am now.
Don't be. I enjoy food. I like cooking it, I like looking at it, I like smelling it, and I especially like eating it. Listen, whatever happens is gonna happen. Ultimately, it's all out of our control anyway.
Why doesn't that philosophy apply to medical mistakes and hospital-acquired infections as well?
I'm a complicated man, Dr. Cameron. But don't worry. I plan on staying that way for a long time.
Wait, let us take you all the way outside.
I'm fine.
It doesn't matter. It's hospital rules.
Oh, screw the rules. I've been on my back for 4 days. I need the exercise, right?
George, come on. Let us just take you to the taxi.
Don't worry. I may not be able to climb Everest, but I can walk, okay?
George.
No, enough already.
George, are you all right? George? You all right? George?
They gotta up that morphine.
Doctors say they can't.
Doctors recommended bed rest and antibiotics.
They screwed up. It doesn't mean they're wrong this time.
Sure doesn't mean they're right.
Morphine will kill you.
I can handle it.
If you're in pain, you're not thinking right.
That's why I need the damn morphine.
I'll talk to them. Oh my God, how much longer is the pain gonna last?
It depends on how much muscle cell death there was. He could be right. He could come out of this with almost full use of his leg.
Or?
He could be in pain for the rest of his life. There's a third option, surgically. A middle ground between what we did and amputation.
He's not big on middle ground.
Yeah.
Nurse. Nurse. I need more calcium gluconate.
You just had 5 mLs.
QRS is getting wider. My potassium is rising.
I'll talk to your doctor.
Well, you better make it fast, because I'm about to go into cardiac arrest. Give me the dose, or I go into wide complex tachycardia.
I could get in trouble.
Listen, it's not a narcotic. I'm not looking for a buzz. You got about 20 seconds. What's wrong?
What do you got?
Wide complex tachycardia. You diagnosed it. Paddles. Charge. Clear.
The patient was technically dead for over a minute.
He's back.
Do you think he was dead? Do you think those experiences were real?
Define real. They were real experiences. What they meant. Personally, I choose to believe that the white light people sometimes see, visions this patient saw, they're all just chemical reactions that take place while the brain shuts down.
You choose to believe that?
There's no conclusive science. My choice has no practical relevance to my life. I choose the outcome I find more comforting.
Find it more comforting to believe that this is it?
I find it more comforting to believe that this isn't simply a test.
Right heart strain, he's still not oxygenating.
Must be a pulmonary embolism.
So I just pushed a vial of TPA.
You let him back in?
I asked him back in.
The tail end of me patiently explaining how you idiots were idiots.
Pushed TPA 10 minutes ago.
That means it's not a clot.
Has to be a clot. If he had a bagel stuck in his windpipe, I'd have seen it on the echo.
Get him to the OR to suck it out.
You must have just screwed up the intubation. Seal's good.
It's a clot, House.
Wait. Look at his teeth. He's got shiny new caps. He's had recent dental surgery.
You can tell us what that means while we're rolling him to the OR.
House!
House!
House! Oh, get a syringe.
I didn't bring you back here so you could stage a coup.
Listen to me. Dental air drill pushed an air bubble into his gums. Dislodged while he's driving, caused a myoclonic jerk. That's what I must have seen. And it hit his spine, his liver, now his lungs.
Dr. Hadley, open the door.
I'm not plumping his pillows here. I'm putting him in the Trendelenburg position. Move the bubble to the apex of his heart so you can suck it out. Now get the damn syringe.
I can't risk you stabbing him in the heart looking for an unconfirmed air bubble.
Stab him.
Dr. Hadley!
See, she doesn't even know your name. Stab his heart.
Stats at 75.
Yes, he's suffocating.
If you're wrong.
Shut up and make a decision. Keep standing there, he's dead either way.
Dr. Hadley! I'm sorry. Open that door. Get that door open.
Don't shoot!
Get him to the OR.
VO2 sats. There was an air bubble. He's okay.
The other nurse always used to tuck me in.
I'll be on the couch with a shotgun in my lap.
Worrying about me.
Making sure you don't try and make a limp for the border. Get some sleep.
I'm not sleepy, Mommy.
Me neither.
Who are you? And why are you stalking me?
Technically, you're stalking me.
What is that? Mosquito?
Maybe just a fly.
In the ointment. So there's something wrong. There's some detail I'm not noticing that's spoiling the big picture. Is this significant? Or is this dream just going in a different direction now?
Guess that depends. What are you gonna do with that?
I have to tie this around you.
I'm cold.
Stay with me. Why did I say that? Hey.
Go away.
It's not over. I saved the wrong person.